episode 255. Thank you all for listening to episode 254. EC3 stole my jacket. I am Mantis Toboggan, MD, here with my co-host.
Patrick Bear Holmes.
That wins.
Cody Cinnabon Harden.
That's good too. Thanks to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thanks to All Wear Clothing. Visit him, allwearclothing.com. He can help with all your clothing needs, whether it be flags, koozies, hats, stickers, hoodies, whatever you need. Allwearclothing.com. Thanks to Crandall Squatty Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not.
San Diego, California.
San Diego, California. Get in touch with him. All your landscaping needs. We just had some ice and snow this week. Not much, but he can help you out if you need it. Again, 419-704-5471. Last but not least, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
Make sure you reach out to Connell Barrett. Go to datingtransformation.com. Get your free consultation. In these pandemic times, he'll get you on any sort of media, Skype, Zoom, any way to do a chat so you don't have to meet face-to-face in these times. Do it. And also be on the lookout for his book, pre-order on February 15th. Dating Sucks, But You Don't, and a whole rambling on title after that. Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
All right. So, Bear, I'll let you lead us into golf. What happened this past weekend in golf? I'll share my screen at it.
Yeah, it was the American Express. Just that. It wasn't the American Express Championship or anything. It was just literally the American Express, which is very odd. I think who ended up winning that? Was that Sung Im?
No. Sung J M did not win it.
Siwoo Kim.
Siwoo Kim, yes.
I was close. Yeah, Siwoo Kim
was winning.
Yeah, he was winning and dropped off towards the end. Siwoo shot 64 in the final round to win it, and Cantlay shot 61 to finish second. Tony Finau was up there, Abraham Answer, some decent names. Francisco Molinari came back after having a crappy year last year. But, I mean, I didn't watch it, so I'm sure there was a little bit of excitement, especially that coming down to it, especially with Cantlay shooting 60. There are a lot of low scores, 64, 61, 64, 68. So a lot of low scores there in the final round. But, yeah, Siwoo Kim ended up winning, which normally seems like he does once a year in one of these early sort of tournaments. So this week, Farmer Insurance Open, Torrey Pines. Pretty much the first big tournament of the year. Torrey Pines, one of the best courses on the tour, and this is where all the big names come out, really. And you have everyone who's everyone pretty much at this tournament. Obviously, Tiger Woods has won this, I think, 6 times, but he had back surgery a few weeks ago. Again, minor back surgery, so he won't be playing this week. But I think they said he should be ready by the start of March, so he should be able to play in the Players. But yeah.
When is the Players?
It's like the third week of March, I think.
Is that usually how early it is?
Yeah, last year it changed to that.
Okay.
But no, it used to be in May. They moved it back.
Yeah, I wondered because I knew the Masters was typically always first, right?
Yes, that is correct. Usually, but with all the changes that happened 2 years ago, that was their updated schedule, which is really, that's what they used to play the Players in March back in I think it was the early 2000s, and then they moved it to May just to make it their quote unquote 5th major. Now they have moved it back up, which I think is a little bit better. But off here in the West Coast, Torrey Pines in San Diego, beautiful course. Last year, Mark Leishman won. John Rahm was up there. Rory was up there. Like I said, a lot of big name guys: Patrick Reed, Bubba Watson, Tony Finau. Tiger did finish top 10 last year, but obviously, again, like I said, not playing this year. So we'll see how it goes. Should be a good tournament on CBS. So back on the main stage with Jim Nantz and all that. Usually gets a couple viewers. So me this week, I ended up taking. Who did I take? You have to take that off because then I forget. Oh, I hit it. Now I can't remember. Cameron Smith. That is right. He's been playing well so far this year.
Well, until he got me a 62.
Well, yeah, but okay, let's put it this way. He hasn't missed a cut this year. There.
Yeah, that's good. That's better.
2 years ago, he finished top 10 here. Last year, I think he missed the cut or did not play, one of the two. But I like to pick a guy who's had who's on a good streak, playing well right now. Last week, like I said, I took a flyer with a guy who was coming out and had an opportunity, went and shot 76, 66. So he would be another good one for this week. But yeah, Cam Smith, I think he should be a pretty good pick this week. Probably top 20. I really honestly think Rory's going to win, but I'm not using big names up yet so far this year.
I'm going to use the guy that won last year. You mentioned it earlier. I'm going to go with Leishman.
He's not playing bad this year either, so it's not a bad pick.
Scotty Scheffler for dub.
Yeah, I think he'll be up there.
Cody Bryant.
Jason Day.
Mm-hmm. He's had a lot of success here at Torrey Pines. Jason Day, not a bad pick. Don't Jason Day on Parrot's pick. That's Cody's pick.
My bad.
Parrot will be another no pick, most likely.
Yeah, I texted him to see what's up. He has no pick twice, but he's finished second, so he's tied in the lead with me.
Yeah.
Gotta love how shit works. All right, so golf should be good. Torrey Pines, great course.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
All right, so with that being said, what is going on right now in basketball in the NBA? Anything good?
They're probably putting an orange ball in a white hoop.
Yeah, there ain't too much going on right now. They're talking about having an all-star game, though.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. It's the same day, supposed to be the same day, right, as AEW, who moved their Saturday pay-per-view Revolution to Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Alvarez is fighting in UFC 259s that day, too, which is a pretty damn good card. If you haven't seen it yet, go check that out.
Yeah, that's about.
What's that?
NBA-wise, that's about the only thing really going on NBA-wise.
I mean, Sixers are leading in the East. Lakers are leading in the West. Yeah, playing tonight too. Actually, funny enough.
Yeah. And this week was the 1 year anniversary of Kobe's death.
Yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
that was
Tuesday,
this week.
26.
But they started all-star voting, but they haven't really decided. They haven't finalized location yet. Indiana was supposed to have it, but they haven't finalized if they're going to do it there or if they're going to try to do it in Florida and have fans there. So at least right now they have voting going on. So I see what happens there. Trade deadline's coming up. I guess Lonzo Ball has been the center of a few trades right now. So it'll be interesting to see if they give him up and break up that nucleus of guys they have down in New Orleans. So yeah.
Well, they haven't been doing too hot. 5 and 10. Still early though.
They kind of stink.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of stink, yeah. I mean, there's not really much out there that's that surprising for the most part. A lot of guys have been out. Jimmy Butler's been out for a while. So the Heat have kind of been sucking. But other than that, I mean, Brooklyn got beat by the Cavs twice. So Take that as you will.
What blows me away, though, is how bad the Pelicans are doing with Ball, Bledsoe, Ingram, Zion, and Steven Adams.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not watching a lot of basketball right now, so it's the Cavs. So not sure if they're not meshing or what. I know Zion's been struggling this year. I've heard that. So maybe that's a little bit of the reason why New Orleans isn't doing as well. Thought that he'd be leading them and maybe quite isn't. I don't know. Got that sophomore slump going.
Between that and the
That
new
shit
coach
happens.
and coaching staff and everything this year too. But I don't know. You wouldn't think that would make that much of a difference, but maybe it does. With Stan Van.
As far as NCAA basketball, I think the Zags are still number one, right? They have to be. I don't think haven't lost. Baylor's probably still 2. Yep. Nova's 3, Michigan 4, Texas 5. Kind of all the same thing. Nothing's really changed. The big drop was Tennessee, which, by the way, hired a football coach after that whole thing. So if you would have had money handed into you in a McDonald's bag, would you have ratted them out?
Hell no.
Nope.
Well, I don't know. Maybe because it's McDonald's and that's just trash food. I'd have reported it. I
Tennessee's
wouldn't
a
have told
trash
him who
school.
gave it to me. I don't know. Tennessee's nice. School's not bad.
Stadium sucks.
Hey,
I'll tell you that from experience.
they ain't too bright, but I mean Tennessee's still pretty nice though.
Eh.
I mean, it's Tennessee. No one wants to go there anyways.
That's why you gotta pay people money to go. I mean, if it was a Burger King bag or an Arby's bag, or even a Wendy's bag,
And Burger King sucks. No one wants that.
No one
like
wants that
Burger
trash.
King that'd be the lowest I would go. I mean, especially I want nothing to do with McDonald's now, especially since they got rid of the high C orange. So yeah, that's
Wasn't
about
that
the
back
only
in
reason
like
why.
2009?
But I mean, I also grew taste buds before then too. So, I mean, the high C orange was the only thing I would get from McDonald's. And then certain Burger Kings have the high C orange. So that's the only reason why I tolerate Burger King. But besides that, nah, I'm good.
What about in a Taco Bell bag?
Oh God, I'm calling the FBI.
That'd be the best.
That would be the best. I did see a funny thing today that cracked me up, by the way. Name a place with tighter security than the Capitol. Right answers only. And somebody responded on Twitter, the Taco Bell in Bowling Green, Ohio. That's damn true. There's always cops in that one. At night?
I don't know. I don't go to Bowling Green. No.
Oh, man. All good, though. I mean, NCAA football, I saw that Tate Martell's transferring again.
Yeah, I thought I saw something that he said he was going to. Well, originally, I think it came out and said he was done with football and he was just going to get his degree, and then it came out that he was going to transfer. So I don't know what's going on there.
He's in the portal.
How many schools has he been to?
2.
This will be 3 if another one picks him up.
Oh man, I like it. Why not? If these coaches can do 3 schools, 3 years. Let the kids do it too.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
All right, what about the I know, Cody, you talked about this earlier. The old Hall of Fame. Nobody got in this year. And
Jesus.
nobody got 75. Closest, of course, was Kurt Schilling. He was at what, 72, I believe.
Hmm.
That bloody sock
So
didn't.
a bunch of okay, go ahead.
He was going to say something about the bloody sock. Go ahead, Bear.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said the bloody sock didn't get him in. Figured that would be enough to amp up some writers to get him in there. But he had a bloody sock.
Right. You had a bunch of rich assholes getting voted on by a bunch of pretentious assholes, and yet nobody seems to be able to settle on a vote to let these people in. As if the writers get a cut. It's just one of those things where everybody's wrong. Like you can't tell me that Barry Bonds and Mark McGuire are not in the Hall of Fame. Like, and don't even say the whole fucking like steroids thing because they were good enough before they even started juicing. I mean, Barry Bonds is the only player, or like one of the only few, three players with 400 home runs and 400 stolen bases.
Mm-hmm.
And, a lot of that shit was done before he even got to San Francisco. I think he was the first, I'm pretty sure he was the first 40-40 guy in baseball. So it's just trash, man. They won't vote McGuire and Bonds in. Like, what are they gonna do when A-Rod and David Ortiz come
Next
up
year.
next
Next
year?
year.
Yeah,
They come up
Hey,
next year, and
if they're the
the
same
other
ones, they won't put A-Rod in either.
nope.
like it's just crazy, man.
I mean,
But yet Buck Selig's in the Hall of Fame, the guy that let all this shit happen. Figure that out,
I don't want to.
And then David Ortiz is the only. Well, him and A-Rod, they both have positive tests. So like, the kind of shit is that, man? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know how some of them don't like seriously. Kurt Schilling, man. I mean, dude was 216, 146 with a 3.46 ERA, over 3,000 strikeouts, 2 World Series with 2 different teams. I mean, you're gonna tell me he's not in?
yeah, or Roger Clemens for that matter.
I don't get it.
Oh yeah, Adam Jones said it best today. He said, so there was give or take 14 slapdicks that just didn't vote for the Hall of Fame. Them slapdicks need to be tripped on the curb, then stripped of their duties. Pathetic. Hall of Fame isn't about if they said hello to your ashy kid. It's about performance between the lines. Which I didn't even know there were 14 guys that didn't even vote. Figure that out. What kind of shit is that?
That's what I'm saying. How do you not vote? Like they just say, nah,
Right.
can't do it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Just and yet these three, Bonds, McGuire, Schilling, and Clemens, they were all kind of, frosty to the media in there, while they were playing. So I mean, how petty is that? Like you're not gonna recognize these guys for the greatness that they had while they were playing. These are one of a kind, guys. It's like nobody really wants to know how their favorite players or personalities really are outside of their given fields.
Yeah. So I just need to find a different way than baseball writers to vote these people,
Yeah.
to vote these guys in and let them. why is this in the baseball writer's hands? Like it just doesn't make sense to me. Think a baseball writer knows more about baseball than half the normal fans? Hell no.
Right. It's just crazy, man. Somebody like Harold Baines is in, and Barry Bonds isn't.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the MLB.
Well,
Writers ought to be ashamed of themselves. I guarantee it was some writers that knew back then too and didn't say shit about it. It's just ridiculous, man.
It will change eventually. All those old guys will die off.
That wouldn't surprise me. Well, what about football this past weekend? You had the Bucks go to Lambeau, and you had the Bills go to Kansas City. Anything surprise you about those wins?
Yeah, I mean, the Bucs should have never won that game. Washed up Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions and got lucky because Matt LaFleur doesn't know how to coach a football game. Simple as that. You got one of the best quarterbacks on the planet. 4th and goal from the 7. You're down by 8 with 2.5 minutes to go, and you kick a field goal. What the fuck is that? You know what that is? It's bad coaching. Aaron Rodgers should have flipped him off and ran a play.
Aaron Rodgers should have tried to run in the score. It's partly his fault too, I think. And I think it was kind of shitty how he sold him out in the press conference. He said, "I thought we had 4 downs."
He's done that.
If you thought you had 4 downs, then why didn't you run it on 3rd down? Or was that 2nd down?
3rd down.
3rd down, why didn't you try to run it in and score on 3rd down when you had all that real estate?
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing is his quote was dumb about it because that's true. He should have. If he thought he had 4 downs, then yeah. I mean, on 3rd and goal from the 7, go run it. And yeah, if you don't make it, you get to the 2 or the 1, then you got, then you're going for it. You already know it. But also the chicken shit decision to kick a field goal is that's just what it is. And it's funny because Packers fans sit there and they say, "Oh, that's what McCarthy did. That's what he always did. We're so happy we got rid of him." Yeah, now your new coaches did that. So once again, this is now another Packers choke in the championship game. They are now the new chokers. That's exactly what they are. This is Aaron Rodgers is 1-4 in NFC title games. 1-4. Tom Brady is 1-0 in NFC title games. Go ahead and wrap your mind around that.
While he played like Jameis. Like, that's the crazy. He played like Jameis in the NFC Championship game. And now he
better hope to God.
But he did it different.
He better hope to God he don't play like that again. Because
I know. Right. They'll
bend him over and spank him.
Yeah, right. Like the defense, Tampa Bay's defense has been bailing him out.
Just like New England's did for many years too.
Yeah. Because, like, Tom Brady is washed, man. Like, I don't care who thinks I'm wrong for saying. Tom Brady is washed, too, just like Drew Brees and just like Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, but at least he can throw further than 15 yards.
Yeah, and it gets picked off. Like, Tom Brady is out there throwing ducks, man.
Hey, man, but you got to remember, he didn't throw a pick. He didn't throw a pick till late. He started off like a Tom Brady quarterback. He finished like James.
He threw 3 picks.
Later, after he had already thrown.
It don't matter. That's 3 picks. Them 3 picks still could have bit him in the ass if the Packers
2 weren't his fault.
2 were his fault.
2 were not. 2 went right through the damn guy's, right through his hands.
Mike Evans is 6'5", and he threw it fucking 6'10".
Well, Mike Evans, get his hands up. He's 6'10".
Bullshit. That's Tom Brady's fault.
Did his hands touch it?
Don't even do that shit. Don't do that.
What? His hands touched it. Absolutely.
Should've caught the damn ball.
It's a catchable ball.
Don't even. No, that was Tom Brady's fault. Just like when he didn't want to get hit on that blitz and just threw that damn duck
That
in
was
the
his
air.
fault. That was his fault.
Those
I'll
two
give you
were
that.
his fault.
But who was running after that? Was that Evans again?
No, that wasn't even.
Or
I
was
don't
that
even know who
Godwin?
it was. It might have been Godwin. He just threw it up in the air though.
Yeah.
But
And then
everybody,
tried to look at
and this is the thing though, is everyone forgets too, the one he got away with. The one he got away with because the safety got hands of stones, which was a terrible Brady pass. And then he
right.
threw the touchdown to Scotty Miller because Green Bay don't know how to play defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tired of Tom Brady getting a pass in this playoffs because everybody want to be him, man.
Hey, by the way, breaking news: the Texans hired their coach, David Culley.
Well, it's not Eric Bieniemy. I know that then.
Nope.
Who?
David
I
Culley.
don't know.
Yeah, who?
That?
It's the Ravens assistant.
So
Assistant what? Just a
videotape coordinator.
He's 65 years old.
Oh my God!
Yep,
You
I was
wonder
right.
why?
I nailed it. The Texans are the new Browns. That is it.
And you wonder why Deshaun Watson don't want to play there.
That's hilarious. I love that. There might be nothing funnier than that. I love that. Fuck the Texans. I hope they suffer forever for being just absolutely the worst.
Man, speaking of the Browns, we ought to blame Mike Pettin for calling that single high defense 1-on-1 at the end of the half, knowing that
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I haven't fired him yet.
Hold on, I'm just reading a stat. This is my favorite. This is Houston. This is how shitty they are, like you just said. Culley was the Baltimore's passing game coordinator and wide receivers coach. Okay?
The worst passing in the NFL.
Exactly.
And then what are they going to get? Tua? Maybe?
No, that ain't happening.
Nope. They ain't getting nothing.
Nope.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They're going to get something. Deshaun's not staying, so they're going to get something for Deshaun.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to talk about that. That's one of the questions later. It's not a trivia question. It's a prediction, which I really like that Jeremy did this.
Yeah, that'll be the thing. They're going to get that first round back. They'll be right up there, and then they'll draft Justin Fields, and everyone will be like, "Oh, another Ohio State quarterback not making the NFL."
Oh, he ain't going there.
I'm pretty sure if they go back up to third, he will.
Nah, Fields is going to go to the old. He'll probably go to the Lions. Sad with all of us.
Be there.
What?
He ain't gonna be there. Lions are drafting like 8th, aren't they?
You think he's gonna get taken earlier than that?
Yeah, by the Texans at 3rd. I just fucking said that. He ain't gonna be there. He will not be there at 8. No way. Someone will trade up. The Lions maybe will trade up and get him, but wherever the Lions are drafting at right now, he will not be.
Speaking of another organization that don't deserve shit, the Detroit Lions.
Oh, they don't. I think Fields will fall to him, but it's just how it's playing out in my head too, with all the other shit that's gonna go down. But God, Culley is a head coach. That's awful. We'll see. We'll talk about the Super Bowl next week. Should be interesting. Got the GOAT v. Future GOAT, as we know about.
Yeah, that's what it will be.
10th Super Bowl for Brady out of 19 healthy years he's been in. That's insane.
And he'll be 6-4.
Yeah, I mean it's better than LeBron in basketball, right? What's he 4-6?
Yep.
Either way,
and he'll
pretty close.
He'll be 6-6 by the end of it's all done, probably.
Oh yeah, I agree. He'll win a couple more. 12 finals.
People still think he's overrated.
No, they're also morons. All right, so let's just go to Jeremy. UFC, we know what happened. McGregor came in. He looked pretty good in the beginning, but then his leg got toast, and then this stupid got his ass knocked out, caught up. That's what happens when you're not ready.
Yeah. And you haven't fought.
Nah, he was ready enough. I don't want to hear that shit neither, because he didn't fight for a year before he fought Cerrone, and he beat Cerrone's ass. And then everybody was like,
Cerrone.
It don't matter. He took a year off. And this is Daniel Poirier.
Yeah, Daniel
Poirier is better than Cerrone.
He been fighting damn near just as long as Cerrone.
Dustin Poirier. That they can be fighting as long as they want, but Poirier right now is a top 3 contender, and Cerrone is not.
He still took a year off though. Then he should have trained better in that year he took off from fighting. Instead of raping people, he should have been in the gym. You wasn't trying to pin bitches down in the hotel room talking about this is how it was when Khabib had me locked up. You trying to lock them girls up, you should have been locking somebody else up in the gym. Fucking dirtbag.
Went to the Ben Roethlisberger school of Riz Ape.
Right. He was reading the Ben Roethlisberger Dating Transformations.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you just got all mad because I picked Poirier to win that fight. So I'm not defending that. I'm just saying is that's what people.
No, I know, but people are saying because he took a year off, and because it was a year, because he hadn't fought in a year, because he tried to pull that card in his post-fight interview too, that he was inactive because he was inactive for a year. No, motherfucker, you were inactive for a year before you fought Cerrone too. So I don't want to hear that shit. You want to be out here?
I think he knew there was a good chance he was going to get beat because he came in humble as shit, and then Dustin, Dustin handed him some hot sauce. He was real nice about it. I think he knew he was going to get beat. Pretty good damn potential. He knew what it was. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Khabib even said it too. He said he'd been training with clowns the whole time.
Oh yeah. Khabib fucking called him out.
Yeah, said he was training with bums for the last year.
Don't worry. It wouldn't have mattered because Chandler's probably going to fight Poirier next. He's going to whoop his ass.
I don't know about that. I think that'll be a good fight.
I don't know. Yeah,
Dan Hooker's
be a good fight though.
I got what was it? That DraftKings. I got 5 of the 6 right. That damn Rebos girl got knocked out. Who was a heavy favorite. It was my only loss of the night. I nailed that card, and of course that chick lost to some nobody. It's like you got to be kidding. But I mean, it was like the whole Chandler Hooker thing. That was probably the easiest pick of the night.
Yeah,
you got a dude who pretty much dominated in Bellator, who is a small wrestler, and Hooker, a tall, lanky dude, don't want to get inside. And Chandler's got power, and that's exactly what happened. You got power. Hooker's great for the guys like Poirier and McGregor who can grind it out. And he can sit there and grind out 5 rounds. But with Chandler, you're just not going to do that. And look what happened. He got caught because he was scared. He was scared he's going to get taken down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens. If Chandler and Poirier go, that'd be fun. That'd be a good one. I'd enjoy that.
We're about the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Chandler is definitely more powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Poirier is more technical. So I think that would be a really good fight. But who knows what old Dana jerked off Khabib, see how much money they're going to give him in that private room, little private room ceremony he gave him. So we'll see if he comes back. But I can't see Khabib coming back.
He ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back to fight. Unfortunately, he's not going to come back to fight Michael Chandler. He already beat Poirier, so it doesn't matter. I mean, he ain't going to come back for that. So
right.
The only thing he's going to come back for is if he moves up a little bit, which he won't, and fights somebody else who actually, deserves it or is any good. But that's about it. And then fucking, I don't know if you saw dumbass Jake Paul and Ben Askren are boxing.
Oh, yeah. God.
Jesus.
Jake Paul called out literally the worst striker in UFC history. Congratulations to a boxing match. Good job, man.
Even giving those
wrestler out to a boxing match.
Yeah. Like, why are we even giving the Pauls attention? Seriously.
Because people are stupid.
Like, I didn't even know who these guys were. I still don't know who these guys are.
See, that's the thing, though. That's why I want it. That's why I hope he fights Connor, because I really want Connor just to knock him out, and just shut him up.
Yeah, because
Like,
he was supposed to fight what, Pacquiao? Pacquiao's like, fuck it, moved on.
Well, his little brother Logan was supposed to fight Mayweather, but that got postponed. That ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Jake, he wanted to fight Pacquiao, but that was never gonna happen. Now Pacquiao's fighting Ryan Garcia, I think.
Oh yeah, and I was saying like Pacquiao wanted to him and McGregor. I know there was always talks of that, but that's gone. That's long gone.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a fight card. Fucking Mayweather and one of the Pauls and McGregor and the other Paul. Good God, dude. That's a fucking probation officer's dream right there.
And then you'll see
Good
Tyson
God.
Holyfield again.
This will probably all be on the same card. Just keep all the girls under 18 away from the Paul brothers. Then keep their moms
And
away
McGregor.
from Floyd. Yeah, and McGregor. Yeah. Basically keep all the females out of the building.
Keep the books
All
away
ages.
from Floyd.
Yeah, keep the books and the women away from Floyd. Like
Yeah.
Mike, Mike just make sure there's no dispensary anywhere near.
So, I don't know. Do you think that's just like you just said, Dana does Dana things. So who do you think Dustin Poirier fights next?
It'll be Chandler. I mean, it
I
has
hope
to
it's Chandler.
be Chandler. It'll be Chandler for the belt because Habib ain't coming back, so he's got to give up the belt at some point. He just can't hold it. That's what they'll have to do.
That's what we hope they'll do. But Dana's Dana. Money grab. Whatever you can do for money, right?
That's all that's about.
Well, what about? I know we got a few months away from this, but UFC 259. Adesany's moving up to lightweight or light heavyweight, excuse me, to fight for the title.
Yeah, I think Adesanya is still going to beat him, but I don't know. I don't think it's a great matchup for him just because Jan Blachowicz, or however you say his name,
Blachowicz, yeah.
he's got some mad power. And if Izzy gets popped, I think he's going down, but I think Izzy's just going to be too fast for him. So
Yeah, like he was with his last fight.
Yeah.
Costa.
I mean, Izzy got a little pop too. I don't know if it's gonna help him much though if he moves up.
Yeah, but Jan, who did he was it Overeem, whoever he fought last? But he took some shots.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jan?
ate him.
He won the belt?
Yeah.
Reyes. He took the belt off.
Reyes.
He beat the belt against Reyes, yeah. It was vacant, but he beat Reyes, yeah.
He took some shots in that fight, man. I think you need a brick in that glove to take him.
Right.
So that's the only thing that gets me. I mean, Izzy can easily grind out a 5-decision win or a 5-round, decision. No doubt about it.
Yeah,
But
you ain't gonna see that with look at Jan has fought 35 fights. Career, FCP, KSW, UFC, all the way back. 35 fights. And granted, most of them go 3, but only one went 5. So do you think he could even last? Because I know he's never really had titles here until recently. But do you think he could last that long? Do you think he's doing a shitload of cardio getting ready for that?
Well, I'm sure he would be. I'm sure he'd be training the right way for that.
That'll be a good fight, though. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
6'2", 205. She's a big motherfucker. And Adesanya right now, I mean, he's 6'4", 185, so I mean, he's just got to gain a little bit of weight, but put muscle on that frame, fuck.
Gaining and adding is a lot easier than losing.
Oh God, yes. And he can put on muscle real quick. 15, 20 pounds of muscle in 3 months when he knew this was going to happen. And he's going to. I can't wait to see what he looks like at that frame because he's a tall motherfucker. I mean, he's 2 inches taller than Jan. And he is
you're gonna look like John Jones. They got the same body type.
No shit. He's a bad motherfucker.
just without the white women around.
Or the cocaine.
I was there with the white powder. Oh.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, it'll be interesting. So, Dustin Poirier, because I fucked up and wanted to say Daniel because I was thinking of Cormier earlier, which I should not have been. So,
And where does Gaethje fit in all this stuff, though?
Well, I think Poirier knocked him out.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure that happened.
Was that what? Is that like at the beginning of Poirier's
Yeah, I
like
think
comeback?
Yeah, I want to say he knocked him out at some point.
well, who did he just fight recently?
Gaethje? Didn't he fight Khabib? He
Yeah,
fought
that
Khabib.
was
Yeah,
his last fight.
That was his
Yeah.
last fight. That's right.
Yeah. So, hey, I don't know. Lightweight division always seems to be
So
pretty
yeah, so he knocked out Gaethje back in 2018.
Mm.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's Poirier put together an impressive fucking run, man. Beat
Yeah.
Miller, no contest against Eddie Alvarez because Alvarez threw a illegal knee. Submitted Pettis, knocked out Gaethje, knocked out Alvarez, beat Max Holloway in a 5-rounder, lost to Khabib by rear naked in the 3rd round, beat Hooker by decision, and obviously just knocked out Conor.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I guess we're looking at Poirier and Jesus, what's the kid's name? He ain't
Chandler.
necessarily a kid. Chandler, yeah.
I mean, the
As
kid
I
in
say,
UFC.
unless they do Gaethje and Chandler, that would be like it.
Right. That'd be a nice fight.
I think the only other person that would have any outside shot, which I don't think they do because they just lost, Tony Ferguson, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
He lost to Oliveira, I think. Well, maybe Oliveira sneaks in there. I'm just looking right now. So Oliveira's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight,
Shit.
but he hasn't fought anybody. He beat Clay Guida. That would have been great 10 years ago. That would have been great 10 years ago. Nick Lentz, that would have been great 10 years ago. Kevin Lee, who was Kevin Lee missed weight, I think, for that fight. And then he beat Tony Ferguson, that's an impressive win. So maybe you go Oliveira and Gaethje and then Poirier and Chandler for the interim belt or the belt if Khabib gives it up or whatever they're doing. I don't know.
Right. I just don't see him coming back, man. I think he's not coming back.
I just find it weird, but
He was one of those guys. You could tell like it wasn't about the money for him.
yeah, but would you really want to go out at 29-0 and not make it even 30?
You know, if there's nobody left for me to beat, I guess it wouldn't really matter. If there's nobody left to beat, in Khabib's case, it'd be nobody left to beat. Like you can't even really say anybody left to fight because he's beat everybody.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah, the only one who would be left would be Michael Chandler.
Yeah, and he's the new guy.
Yeah. He beat McGregor, he beat Poirier, he beat Gaethje. Oliveira winning 8 in a row, like I said, that's fine, that's great, but I don't think that's worthy of the title shot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Oliveira beat McGregor, Gaethje, Ferguson, then yeah, give him Poirier, man. I see that, but he didn't. He beat one good guy, so.
Right. Yes, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I think people are more obsessed with that 30-0 I think more fans are than I think, most of the fighters. Because I mean,
like
just
even
I think
numbers.
how hard it is. Yeah, just because it's an even number. I mean, hell, Roger Maris had what 61
Mm-hmm.
forever. So
And Barry got 70, and everyone loved that
right,
because it was 70. Then
yeah,
the
because it
fucker
was
got 73 like a dick.
Yeah,
Screwed it all up again.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think it's just nice to it kind of it's nice to talk about better than remember that year 73 instead of 75
I don't remember even when that happened.
oh gee, what year was
I
that?
remember when 61 happened. I wasn't around, but it was real easy to remember. 61 in 61. Real easy to remember. But yeah, you remember shit based on a number. Like you said, 70 comes to mind quicker than 73 does because, like, damn, 70.
Yeah,
And then, like 56 game hitting streak. That, like, rolls off the tongue now for all of us because, nobody's going to touch it. Somebody may get there someday. But with pitching how it is, it's going to be tough.
I mean, 56 isn't necessarily a even number either, though.
Well, it's
Like
even.
it's an even number, but like
It's not a 60 or a 50.
Yeah, it's not a 60 or a 50.
We see. All right. Well, the next thing we're going to do, change things up tonight. In the past, trivia revolved around knowing sports knowledge from the past and present. Tonight, in a contest I'm calling Nostradamus Night, you all will make predictions where the following 10 QBs will be playing next season. So everybody make your predictions. He'll keep track of each answer. Each correct answer will be worth 2 points when the time comes. The list is below, and that's all I have for this week. He'll close with his Utah Jazz and won 9 in a row, baby. Although by the time the listeners hear this, I'm not sure as we have Dallas coming up without Donovan Mitchell, so no guarantees there. Have a good one, and he'll see us for wrestling on Sunday, Royal Rumble Day. So I will say a quarterback. You tell me where he's playing. Okay? Simple enough. Cam Newton.
They'll probably re-sign him in New England.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
My brain says New England just because, it was just a lot of shit that happened this year. But I don't know. The fan in me says LA.
Which one?
The Rams.
Is LA.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, he definitely damn sure ain't going to the Chargers. Unless he's
I
a
know.
backup. Which,
Obviously,
I mean,
Herbert.
I don't know. You never know. They might
got
sign him as a
Tyrod.
backup.
Tyrod's still backup though. I don't think they would need him.
Yeah. Well, how many years they got Tyrod for though?
I don't know.
Me neither. But I don't know. LA Rams, if not New England.
So we've got New England, LA Rams. I'm going to also say New England. Sam Darnold.
I'm gonna say the Texans because I think that they'll end up trading Deshaun to the Jets.
You are doing exactly what I'm thinking. And so I'm going to put the same in for you, Houston. You thought the way I was thinking. Houston. And then good old Deshaun, who's actually next, is going to go to the Jets. He wants to go to the Jets.
It'll be the Jets or the Dolphins.
Yeah, I think that's the only place where there's no trade is. But if I'm New York, if I'm the Jets, why would I give up all my draft picks for Deshaun Watson.
They're not.
And
They're
then
trading Darnold with it.
yeah, but they're not just gonna give him away for that, for nothing.
It's the fucking Texans. They are dumb as shit.
I understand, but I don't think they're gonna be that dumb. Well, I mean, Bill O'Brien ain't there anymore, so they might not be that dumb.
Look who they hired as coach.
Well,
The guy that was the passing game coordinator for the team with the worst passing game in the league.
yeah, I know, but I mean, stupid and I don't know. So I still haven't figured out who this Curry dude is. Cully Curry is all the same.
All right. Well, where's Sam Darnold going?
I think he stays in New York. I think they give him one more year.
All right. Where's Deshaun go?
Miami.
Where's Carson Wentz go?
A free agency.
Yeah, nowhere.
Who's he signed with? Where's he playing next year?
The XFL.
You want me to put the XFL?
He's staying in Philly. They getting rid of Doug Peterson pretty much locked that in. He's staying in Philly.
Right. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
Nobody wants that contract.
Mm-mm.
Drew Brees?
Retirement.
I agree. Matty Ice?
Atlanta.
Retirement.
I'm going ATL as well. Mitch Trubisky.
Cut. They don't owe him any money at all. I think he's still on a rookie deal, isn't he?
Yeah. It's the Bears, and they know what they can do. They can get him for cheap. So I think he stays in Chicago.
I agree.
No, you know what? I think he goes to Jacksonville.
He's going to back up Trevor Lawrence.
As a backup. Yeah, as a backup.
Matt Stafford.
Colts.
Let's just keep agreeing.
New Orleans.
I like that too.
I like that too.
That would be awesome for him.
I mean, they're going to be over the cap, but they're over the cap every fucking year, so it don't matter.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
He's going to stay in San Francisco.
I wouldn't be shocked if Deshaun went to the Niners too. I know he wants to go to the Jets, but it'd be good for the Jets and good for him playing with a coach that's respectable.
Yeah. Garoppolo.
But that's the thing. Why would he go to the Jets, though? Like, the Jets are just as a mess as Houston.
Because I think he likes Saleh.
He likes Saleh, yeah. It'd be a good coach, and they can head him in the right direction. I mean, hiring Saleh was a great step in the right direction for that organization.
The Jets?
Yeah, but Saleh's a defensive guy. The Jets have been hiring defensive guys. They tried it with Gase, and then that blew up.
Well, Gase is a fucking
Adam
joke.
Gase is a
Yeah,
nothing.
but he's an idiot. Yeah.
He's nothing. He should not have been there. Dan will tell you, the biggest Jets fan in the world. When they hired, I remember when they hired him, he's like, "This is a fucking atrocious hire." He wanted him fired since the day he got hired.
The Jets don't have a terrible team. Like, the Jets aren't as bad of a team. Like, Darnold isn't that bad of a quarterback either. They just got Gased. I mean,
Right.
what's that?
Which is what I said, which is why I don't think they're going to get rid of Darnold just yet. I think they're going to give him one more year.
I still think new coach, new regime, say new quarterback sort of deal. And there's a shit ton of wide receivers out there who are on free agent market. You trade Deshaun to the Jets and then sign like a Chris Godwin or someone like that, along with what they got there, they'll be all right.
Well, the sad thing is Eric's not going to get a coaching job. this year, but that's okay.
Ain't sad for the Chiefs. They're rejoicing.
They're rejoicing.
Let's go back to another Super Bowl next year.
Yeah, hopefully McCarthy gets fired next year and we can get him.
That won't happen.
No, that'll never happen. We'll have McCarthy for the next 5 years.
Oh yeah, Jerry ain't letting no black dude over there patrolling them sidelines like that. No, not in Dallas, not Texas. Oh no. Like you got Romeo in Houston, but he's just a meat shield. Like he don't say nothing.
You're right.
He don't say or do anything. Like I don't even think people in Houston even know Romeo Cornell was the interim coach. To be honest.
This Dan Culley's black.
Culley?
Yeah.
So they just got a black dude to say they got a black dude.
Yep.
David Culley's a white dude.
Not the picture that I saw. Unless he's a mix.
You said Dan Culley. It's David Culley. That dude's definitely white.
Who cares?
I don't say him.
Well, I don't know if you're looking at
this dude right here. That dude.
I'm looking at him.
That is not a white dude.
That dude looks pretty white to me, or Mexican maybe.
Let's see.
Let's ask our resident black guy.
Unless he's got a really super tan face.
Oh no. David Culley, no, he's black.
Thank you.
He's black. That's a black guy for the sake of being a black guy.
That's a white black guy. If you look at the other, they turned down several black coaches.
It's racism and colorism all at the same time. It's like we got a black guy, but we didn't really get a black guy. we got a light-skinned black guy. Like that's what they did. Like it's colorism. Like we got a black guy, but when we put his picture out, they're gonna do the same thing that we just did. Is he a white guy or is he a black guy? I don't know. He kind of looks like Colin Powell though, so we'll let it slide.
There you go. That's perfect. That's a perfect example right there.
That's what they're gonna say in Houston.
Oh God, that's
Yeah. Good old America.
65 years old though. God, he's fucking old as dirt.
No wonder they had the friggin' worst passing offense in the league. Probably friggin' trying to do pass plays from fucking 93. Had Lamar Jackson out here trying to do the Madden QB waggle.
Any more quarterbacks on that list we gotta go over? Let's wrap this bad boy up.
Cody's favorite. Well, who'd you say for Jimmy G, Cody?
San Fran.
Yeah. And then your favorite to end it.
Who?
No, you're talking about one read.
Cody's favorite, Jared Goff. Whoever the fuck you think where he's gonna go.
Staying with the Rams.
They can't get rid of that albatross of a contract. Like they're stuck with him. Like they're stuck with him just like the Eagles are stuck with Carson Wentz. Like I think the Rams could cut Jared Goff tomorrow, and I think they're still on the hook for 2 more years at least.
Yeah, he ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Rams said today, as the day that we're recording, they said that training camp's going to be an open contest between Jared Goff and John Wolford, as if that's supposed to be like any fucking thing. Like, it don't mean nothing.
Will be another 9-7 year.
Which I don't know. I'll take 9-7 over 7-9. But still, I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know, man. I heard some stuff today. I wouldn't be surprised Matt Stafford ends up in Dallas.
He ain't going there.
But like, this is what I heard. I heard it today, and it's like some crazy shit, right?
Oh, the dad goes somewhere and they don't pay him, and yeah.
No, what they'll do, they'll franchise Dak, and then trade him, then sign Stafford because they'll probably have to pay him pretty much the same amount of money as if you were going to franchise Dak. And I think at this point, if they trade, if they sign Stafford, I don't know, are they going to have to give up picks or something, or whatever you do?
It's got to be a trade.
It's got to be traded. Yeah.
It's got to be traded. So
Stafford's got to be traded.
They'll franchise Dak and then trade him for Stafford.
So trade him to the Lions?
Yeah. And then that way the money kind of matches up and works out.
Nah. No way. Everyone's going to tie Stafford to Dallas because he's from Dallas. He's got Dallas ties, but it ain't going to happen.
No. Dallas will have Dak.
Dak will get franchised.
Dak will, you're right. Dak will get franchised. We'll eventually give him a deal.
Stafford, yeah, I mean, Matt Stafford is Jerry Jones' like wet dream of a quarterback, though.
Yeah, but they're gonna tag Dak, and then they're gonna have to sign him to a deal. They'll make the playoffs some odd years for a while, maybe someday. Won't win a Super Bowl for the next 20 years. It'll be okay.
They're not going to sign him this year because next year is no one's going to get any money this year because of the TV contracts and all the no fans, anything like that. No one's going to get money this year. Everyone this year is going to work off 1-year deals. It's exactly what it'll be. Everyone will get paid next year. This year will be a whole bunch of who can I get and see what they can do on a 1-year contract if I want to repay them. Or it'll just be free agency like this year all over again next year. Exactly what's going to happen.
Be good.
I bet you Stephen Jones is trying to talk Jerry out of this shit right now too.
It's
Come
like
on, Dad. We're not doing it, Dad.
Dude, the Dallas Cowboys are like WWE. It's not gonna fucking happen. Like, they'll always have money, they'll always have everything, and they'll make the worst decisions ever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he can't help himself.
Oh, I know, it's fine.
Who's gonna tell Jerry Jones no? That's why the Cowboys are in the position they're in, though, because there ain't nobody who's gonna tell Jerry Jones no.
They try, he ain't gonna hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
last two guys that tried. Yeah,
he ain't gonna hear it. That's why he hires the guys he does. He hires yes men. Same as Vince. Exactly. You could literally cross him over.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably own the Cowboys, and Jerry could fucking own WWE, and we'd have the same shit now.
You wouldn't even know the difference.
No. Except to be welcome to the Dallas Cowboys.
Jerry had better characters on Dallas than Vince.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Greg Hardy, Michael Irvin, Leon Lett.
God,
Zeke.
Yes.
Zeke.
Yeah.
T.O.
Yeah.
Right.
Quincy Carter. Don't forget about him.
We've had some characters. That's all right.
Yeah. Wait, what did Quincy Carter do?
Sucked as a quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, I thought he did some shit off the field.
I'm sure he did.
Besides just not being that good. Deion was good, though. Deion didn't do anything off the field, though.
Yeah, he just was.
He just tried to kill himself. But yeah, other than that.
Yeah, he's a character. Well, Quincy, he was a Georgia boy too, wasn't he? Now that we're speaking about Stafford and fucking Quincy Carter.
I think so. Yeah, I think Quincy Carter did go to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Jerry can't help himself. You watch what I tell you. He's gonna figure out a way. If he figures it out, Matt Stafford is gonna be in a fucking Dallas Cowboys uniform. He's gonna figure out a way to talk Troy Aikman out of unretiring his number. Is Aikman's number retired?
Is it in the ring? I don't know. No,
it's not.
I don't think so.
Oh shit! Yeah, you gonna see Matt Stafford in it? Oh shit!
Yeah,
It could be.
So Quincy got arrested on some marijuana charges, which minor.
Yeah, whatever.
Also got arrested again with family violence, simple battery after he allegedly threw a child safety seat at his girlfriend. So there you go.
And it's okay.
Well, there you go.
And it's okay, and I was wrong. Aikman's number is retired, but it wouldn't matter
Okay.
anyway. Stafford wears 9,
Oh.
so he'd be wearing the Romo number.
All right. Ooh.
No.
Well, Tony, we had a talk today, and we're just gonna run it by you and see how you feel about Matt Stafford wearing your number. I mean, you guys both.
Stafford will not be a Cowboy.
No.
I mean, you guys wore your hats backwards, and you're a little about the same, right?
This is exactly like the Manziel thing when everyone thought Dallas was going to draft Manziel. And everyone thought Jerry was ready to pull the trigger on Manziel, and everyone thought it was going to happen. And then they didn't.
The kids had to shut him down, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, Johnny Manziel also wasn't that good neither.
Johnny Manziel wasn't good at all.
No, that's what I mean. Like, they're not gonna let their dad waste a pick on somebody terrible.
So we got Martin, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm asking Bear if that's when we got Martin.
That's when they got the best right guard in the league.
Yeah. No shit.
And Johnny Manziel went to Texas A&M too. So like he didn't really have that Texas pedigree. Like all you could say was he went to a Texas school.
Jerry,
that'd have been like
Jerry's an Arkansas boy though.
Yeah, Jerry's an Arkansas boy.
That's what I'm saying. So like that's what I mean. Like that's why the whole Texas thing that didn't even make sense. So, but yeah, this Matt Stafford thing, oh man.
Man, you remember he's an SEC boy. That's why he's got Dak.
Yeah.
Well, that was why though, is because they knew they needed a backup for Romo, so they took Martin, and then they obviously took Dak 3 rounds later, whatever it was.
Dak. Oh well, Dak they got later though. That was a later draft.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that was
they took Zeke. No, they took Zeke the first round. They got Dak the 4th. They got Jalen Smith the 2nd round. That's that year we got that crazy fucking number of guys. I think it was 2015 because
15, yeah.
Because they got that. It was just insane, like what they got when you look back at that draft. Jalen was a steal, and Zeke is Zeke. Whatever.
Jalen's not that good. Jalen can't cover shit.
No. Well, they need corners for that too. They got some good guys there. Hopefully, just gotta play them right. Now the defense will switch back, right? Aren't they switching back?
Yeah, back to 4-3.
Yeah. Hopefully that works for them. We'll see. But
don't be surprised.
Shut the fuck up. Stafford ain't going to Dallas.
Don't be surprised, man. I'm telling you, don't be surprised.
Oh, it's all right. They're going 8-8. I'm not worried.
You better hope, wish, and pray that the Rams trade for Stafford. You can get rid of Goff. That's what you should be hoping, wishing, and praying for.
Ain't nobody taking that money. We stuck with Goff, man.
Bullshit. Out of anyone that would take it, the Lions would take it.
Or you could trade him to the fucking Texans to get Deshaun. They'd take it.
Second dumbest franchise in the league.
You know what? I kind of hope that'll happen. I think Deshaun has I don't know what his no trade clause is though. I don't know where the teams he would go, but it would be, oh my gosh, that's almost my wet dream. Freaking Deshaun. My wet dream is a competent quarterback in LA. That's what my wet dream is.
Maybe someday for
Stafford.
20 years.
Yeah, like, I'd take Stafford. I'd take fucking hell. I'd take Matt Ryan. Yeah, Matt Ryan. I'd take Matt Ryan.
Well, good luck to you, sir. And good luck to us because we need to end this fucking show. Thanks to Wes Anderson, Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thanks to Our Clothing, Crandall Squatty Landscaping, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com, Sparty Steve. Sorry we didn't get you on the show. I'll see you February 20th when we do a wonderful thing for the cops and you take the wife takes us, me, him, and the Shiv downtown to get drunk right in front of the cops as they try to see what if we're intoxicated or not, and pick out the guys properly. So looking forward to the free drinking in order to help the cops. February 20th. We'll see you, Sparty Steve. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Stafford going to the Rams. Backup golf.
Well, Tony, we know you sound good in the booth, but how'd you feel about watching Matt playing your number there?